Okay, so good morning. The next topic is in the blood group only. It is a continuation of blood group. So it's a RH blood group. As I told, there is ABO system and RH system. So most commonly we can see. So it is named because of the presence or absence of RH antigens. Okay, it is based on the presence or absence of RH antigen. So this is the RH antigens. So also call it as agglutinogen D. So in ABO blood group there are AB antigen and AB antibodies, right? Anti-A, anti-B are antibodies. Antigen A and antigen B are antigens. Here same like only antigens are present in the body. Okay, only antigens are present and the antibodies are absent. Okay, naturally occurring antibodies are absent, so only RH antigens are present. So also call it as agglutinogen D. Clear? Agglutinogen D. So here the problem occur in the mixing of RH blood, with RH negative blood. So RH positive means the agglutinogen D is present. Clear? Means antigen is present, antibody is absent. Means antibody is not present only in the body. Naturally antibodies are absent. Anti-D antibodies are absent. If agglutinogen is present, then it will be RH plus positive blood. If RH antigens are absent, then it is RH negative blood. Clear? So I am telling again, in ABO system, antigen A, antigen B and antibody A, antibody B are present. But in RH blood group, only RH antigen, also call it agglutinogen D, are present. Okay, so natural RH antibody are absent. If RH agglutinogen is present, then it is positive, AB positive. Okay, if RH antigen is absent, then it will be blood group will be AB negative. So same thing. So RH positive individuals have the RH antigen. RH negative individuals do not have RH antigen. But RH antibodies, as I told, these are not present in the body. Okay, naturally these are not present in the body. But RH negative person, okay, RH negative person receive RH positive blood. Means AB negative person receive AB positive blood. What will happen? That antigen D will be transferred to the ABO negative person. Okay, so that time the person will develop, a RH antibodies. Okay, RH antibodies are only produced when an RH negative person comes in contact with RH positive blood antigen. Clear? So I will give example. So A positive person means, positive means what? Antigen D is present. Okay, antigen D is present. So in A negative person, okay, A negative person, antigen D is not present. Okay, in a negative person, antigen D is not present. if he received the this blood. Okay, if he received the blood, what will happen if he receive the blood? This antigen D will be transferred to the body. Okay, antigen D is transferred to the A negative person. So that time what will happen? He develop, A negative person is don't have antigen, so he develop a antibodies. Understood? So when the person is exposed to the positive blood group, negative person exposed to positive blood group, then only he can develop antibodies. Clear? So we call it as D antigen. Okay, D antigen, and antibodies are called anti-D. So as I told, anti-D is not formed naturally in the body. Clear? Now the Rh antibodies are IgG type. Okay, it is immunoglobulin G type, so which can cross the placenta. So that is very one of the important feature. Okay, so I will tell later when a disease condition is there. So it is a Rh, it is IgG type, so it can cross the placenta. So placenta, you know, the between the fetus and the mother womb. So this is the genotype is DD. If the baby get both capital D, then it is positive. So small d and D, it will be positive only. Rh negative person, baby will get small dd. So next, coming to the Rh incompatibility, means incompatible. Compatible means suit. So both will be suit. But incompatibility means there is a difference. Okay. So Rh incompatibility means, so this is one condition, clinical condition. In this Rh system, if Rh generally, okay, Rh positive person gave a blood to Rh negative person. Okay, so very important. So now the Rh negative is the recipient. When he received the blood for the first time, okay, for the first time, there is no complication. Clear? For the first time there is no complication, but only when the second time he received the same blood, Rh positive blood he received, then it will be a fatal. Okay, this is one. Coming to the a disease condition called hemolytic disease of newborn. Hemolytic means hemolysis. Okay, hemolysis, hemolytic disease of newborn. Suppose I will tell. So what will happen here? The mother is Rh negative. Okay, that is very important. If the mother is Rh negative and the baby is Rh positive, okay, so this is uterus. Clear? Mother is Rh negative and the fetus is Rh positive. That means the fetus is having Rh antigen. The mother blood, there is no antigen D. Clear? the fetus is having antigen D and the mother don't have antigen D. So now what will happen? So they are showing like this: RH positive and RH negative blood. Okay, RH positive and RH negative blood. When during delivery time or parturition, they will cut the umbilicus. Okay, so umbilicus or placenta. So they will cut the placenta, right? So during parturition or delivery time, that time during the cutting of the umbilical cord, there is a few blood get leak into the mother's womb. Okay, this RH positive blood get leak into the mother's blood. So now that little bit of blood react with the mother's blood and antibody D is developed in the mother's body. Okay, antibody D is developed in the mother's body. But for the first time, there is no complication. For the first pregnancy, there is no complication will be taking place because already the fetus is coming out, and in a mother also. First only I told. So first when the RH negative person, when he received the RH positive blood for the first time, there is no complications is taking place in the body. The person is normal only. But here also same thing is happening. The mother is not developed any reaction, but the synthesis of antibody D is taking place in the mother's body. That is first pregnancy. Next, during the second pregnancy, okay, this is second pregnancy, the mother is same RH negative blood cell. The second fetus also RH positive blood. If it is negative, no problem. But the second baby is also RH positive blood. As first only I told. So from the mother's blood, the antibodies can cross the placenta. Okay, cross the placenta and easily enters into the baby. Okay, so that antibody D get react with the antigen, which is antigen D, which is present in the fetus, and severe hemolysis or antigen antibody reaction will taking place, and the baby born with this condition is called erythroblastosis fetalis. Clear? Erythroblastosis fetalis. So these are the baby which is born with this condition, hydrofetalis, erythroblastosis fetalis. You can see. So severe anemia will be jaundice, blood picture of erythropoiesis. So the baby born with this condition called erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, severe anemia, jaundice, okay, kernicterus, hydrops fetalis are the symptoms. So we can prevent this the incident by exchange transmission. Exchange transmission means, so remove the small amount of infant's blood. Removing the small amount of infant's blood and replacing it with compatible RH negative blood. So first the baby will born, right? So that time we have to remove the small amount of blood from the infants and replace it will with the compatible Rh negative blood we have to give. So Rh positive RBCs are removed from the circulation. Whatever the Rh RBC positive RBCs are present, so that can be removed from the circulation. So also a single dose of anti-Rh antibodies they will give to the mother after first pregnancy. Okay, so during the delivery time, if she is Rh negative, so then they will give the anti-Rh antibodies, and also they can administer the Rh immune globulins. Next, the importance of blood grouping. Why we have to find out our blood group? One is for blood transfusion. Blood transfusion, transfer from donor to recipient to transfer the blood. So it is very important to know the blood group. So important in medico-legal aspects. Okay, medico-legal. Understood? So medical. So if there is any dispute, the father or anything, so to determine the father or mother of the baby, so that is one of the easy way. Then geographical distribution of races, means the population study. Then dispute paternity, so parents, okay, if the parents dispute separation, so that time, so it is very important to know the blood group. So next, coming to blood bank. So in the blood bank is a specialized medical center, so where blood of different groups are collected for transfusion during emergency. Okay, different groups are collected to it is here our whatever the blood we are given, so that is mixed with the anticoagulants, EDTA or acid citrates. Anticoagulant is a that is prevent the blood clotting, or with the dextrose or D-glucose. So there the temperature will be maintained at 4 degrees Celsius. So preserved for 3 weeks or 21 days. So types of blood transfusion. So when the blood transfusion is required, so in during hemorrhage, the whole blood can be transfusion is required. During a condition like anemia, so they will give the packed cells only, because in anemia RBC cells are decreased, right? So they will give only the cells, packed cells. Fresh blood transfusion in hemophilia. Then plasma transfusion in burns. Okay, in burns only the plasma, the liquid is very important. Next, exchange transfusion when the newborn infant is suffering from erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, so I will stop here only. So in this topic, blood group, so ABO system, RH system and the erythroblastosis fetalis is important. Okay, erythroblastosis fetalis is a condition where RH negative mother give a birth to RH positive baby. During the first time, there is no complication is taking place, but during parturition or cutting of umbilical cord, a little bit of amount of blood from the fetus get leak into the mother's blood. So now the mother develop antibodies. Okay, but in a second time there is no complication takes place between mother and fetus. Both are healthy. But a second time, if the same thing happen, Rh positive fetus, then the mother who is having antibody D cross the placenta and infect the baby or react with the RBC of the baby. So severe agglutination is taking place and the baby born with this condition is called erythroblastosis fetalis.